We're back with another Genshin Impact video, and I want to go over the UGC because I think that I played one of the mini games. I played the one I was most interested off rip, which was the fighting one, and I have to say I can see myself playing that with chat, with friends, with other CCs. It was genuinely pretty fun. I was a big fan of Crystal of Atlan PvP, and it really reminded me of that, so I enjoyed it, just straight up. And I think that I haven't been able to test any other game mode so far, but from what I've seen, these game modes seem pretty valid. And I want to talk about my problem, and I want to make this very clear. I think it is very fixable. I think I'm not going to sit here and be like, this is ruining UGC. This is the worst thing ever. UGC is never going to recover. But I am genuinely very disappointed in this. And maybe I'd be more mad, but honestly, this is kind of the Genshin MO at the moment. So I'm just really not that invested. But, and before I get into the negatives, I was going to make a video. I still might, because it always feels like it's a step forward or two steps forward with Genshin and a step backwards. Excuse me. The leaks are showing massive improvements for older characters, right? I won't go into too many specifics, but really good stuff, really good synergies, and a lot of people should probably have these units. And it actually was something I was like, oh wow, like this is pretty big, right? Gamers, this changes everything. MTash mode. But so what really threw me off this morning is I saw this screenshot. We'll get into tweets in a moment. But this tweet said, wait, so we can only pull in the UGC limited banner with real money. So you get the male outfit, the female outfit, 3 4-star outfits. And keep in mind, you have to pull each of these outfits individually. If you get a male outfit, it will not transfer over to the female, which, by the way, is complete garbage and is just for them to make more money. Hoyoverse doesn't want to make money, though. Keep that in mind. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I was just waking up, and I see this page, though, and I thought, this person probably just put all the top-ups. So I logged into the game myself, and I actually spent $15 on it because I wanted to show you and go over everything. So here, let me just, let me do this. This is the top-up page. No bonus top-ups. And the reason why this is frustrating, annoying, disappointing, before I even get into the gacha itself, is you have to buy multiple outfits for each mannequin, right? So if I get that banner mannequin, this banner mannequin, excuse me, the biddy goes up to 70, and I get any of these 4-star outfits, I can't carry it over to the other character. Now, I don't know if the pity carries over between these two. I'm not too sure. I don't want to speak on that. If the pities carry over, even then, that's still not really a big deal in the sense of fixing the issue. Because if I pull the male one, and let's say it's 50 pulls out of the 70, and then now I want the other one, it could possibly take me up to 70, right? You could say maybe in some situations, someone's going for the male mannequin outfit, but on pull 69, they're like, wait a second, let me swap it to the female. If the pity swaps, like, that's still a positive. But $100 for 50.5 pulls for strictly cosmetics, just for gacha in general, all these gacha games are way too expensive, right? Nothing as bad as Stellasora, but way too expensive in itself. And no top-up bonus is diabolical. It really just exemplifies how much they want to monetize this mode. And I guess what makes this a little bit worse to me is you can go to this page and it's going to outright tell you that these outfits are off for 20%. Some of these outfits are dirt cheap, right? So this one, the cute one or the funny one, is like $5, right? Or I mean 60. You could do crazy math and you can get a multiple of a dollar one or whatever. But you go to this page right here and you can look at all these outfits, and offer ends in 39 days. You could just straight up buy these. But you can't get these with the free gacha. With the free gacha, you're only able to get 3 sets. You could buy eyes, you could buy noses, face paint, or whatever this is. I don't even know what that is. This stuff is dirt cheap, right? I believe this is less than $1. Oh, I had currency on the account. I was like, wait, how did I get that? 60, yeah, it's about $1 each, which, thinking about it, I say that's dirt cheap, but $1 for face paint is a little crazy if you really want to think about it. more than $1 to change your eye color. Yeah, man, it just reeks trying to get much money out of you. Here's the part that really kind of tilted me a little bit. And I don't know 100% how this works, but it seems like it's Infinity Nikki-like, where it says, obtain a duplicate legendary cosmetic to unlock. So, you would have to pull this outfit again to get a constellation, to then get the skin. That's a little crazy, don't you think? Right? I feel like that's a little wild. That's like close to $400 to get a skin. Again, please correct me if I'm wrong on this, but that's what it's saying right here. Obtain a duplicate legendary cosmetic to unlock. So you're going to need one of these currencies, which I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even know. Currency that could be purchased for precious cosmetics. I would assume you get this through duplicates. This specific currency, I don't even really know. I pulled on the banner just to see what it was like, and I'll show you my prog. But first, let me show you the free-to-play banner. So, the free-to-play banner gives you these 3 outfits. And look, this outfit's pretty okay. I mean, they look like they're both in a My Chemical Romance music video and whatnot. But again, we're sitting on the fact that it's separate. It's separate per mannequin. And this outfit, I think, looks like dog shit. This outfit, I think, completely looks like dog shit. But the cool outfits, though, well, those are locked behind Gacha, or just you outright have to purchase in this shop. I don't know, man. What does crafting do? Oh, no, gifting. I'm sorry. I can't read. I'm autistic. I just look at this and I'm like, okay, like, I knew monetization was going to happen. I just didn't know that the currency prices would be 1-to-1 to regular Genshin, as well as no top-up bonuses. I think if you include top-up bonuses, it helps a little bit. But, like, this outfit is pretty cool. Like, it's pretty dope, you know? But I'd have to buy it. Now, I will say, they do give you a couple trial outfits for the mannequin you pick. So this one is expiring in 23 hours. And this item expires in 23 hours. So I get these 2 trial outfits for 23 hours. This, I believe I pulled, and I pulled that. So when I go here, I'm able to, yeah, I could see these pieces. But again, if I swap my mannequin over, I don't have those pieces there. And it's just unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. So here we use a trial, bam, item expires. And then obviously this is the premium one. So when I sit here and I look at this, it is genuinely disappointing. And it's coming off of the coattails of really great leaks showing that they're buffing older characters and some characters getting substantially buffed in major ways. And overall, a game mode that doesn't seem to be bad. Like, the game mode genuinely seems fun. I mean, you look at the variety of games. Again, I was super cool with this combat one. This one's been the only one I tried, but I really like it a lot. So it's just a little disappointing, man. It definitely is. I think they could easily fix it by adding a top-up. I think they could fix it by throwing in some of these other outfits here into the free banner currency. I don't even know how you obtain that other currency. Someone will have to let me know. But like, looking at the Twitter reactions, you know, a lot of people feeling this as well. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm not a fan of this. I mean, Miliastra's Wonderland, the biggest letdown of the century. Again, I don't think it's you can't recreate Infinite Nikki mix at Roblox. When each avatar costs 30 times more, which is 100% true. And obviously, we had a couple people, you know, defending it right here, right? Why is anyone surprised by this? They put so much effort into this. They're allowed to make money off of it. Lamau, like, we already have access to it so much in Genshin. I feel like they deserve to ask a bit more from us, so I don't mind. I luckily got everything I wanted through only 3 top-ups, baby. Only 3 top-ups. That's all it took. Yeah, pulling on banners with real money feels like shitting out your savings for a slim chance at glory. Glad I had no intention to open this mode. Again, the situation where I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's ruining the game mode, but it's very disappointing. Genshin doesn't want to make money. I'll always go back to this meme. Genshin doesn't want to make money. So, yeah, I am disappointed. Genshin Impact hoyoverse greed strikes again on something that should have just been a unanimous W and a pretty easy layup, right? This should have been the easiest layup of the century, but instead they took the Roblox mechanics, dribbled in some Infinity Nikki cosmetic stuff, and are selling you outfits. And I think these outfits are about like $15 a pop. And you could say maybe you don't think $15 is, well, that's with the discount. So $9.60. If you want to get this afterwards, you're going to have to buy the $30 pack, or you're going to have to buy 20. I don't even know if that's enough. So yeah, it probably is. 20 bucks. Yeah, it's a shit show, man. Unfortunate. Sad to see. 07, the game's dead. Go play World of Warcraft, better video game.